with your story right here on the SABC News channel. Now, hundreds of community members have filed into a community hall in Mokopane in Limpopo for Parliament's Constitutional Review Committee's public hearings on the amendments to Section 25 of the Constitution. The committee is giving South Africans an opportunity to express their views on whether the section should be changed to allow for the expropriation of land without compensation. Our reporter Pimani Baloyi is in Mokopane and gave us a sense of proceedings in Limpopo.
Hundreds of community members have filled up this community hall here in Mokopane. They want to be part of these public hearings where Parliament is trying to gather views from residents on whether Section 25 of the Constitution should be amended or not. Earlier, when the public hearings were scheduled to start, we saw a lot of community members trying to get into the community hall, which was too small to accommodate everyone. So people who were shown the overflow outside the hall tried to force their way into the hall. And Parliament, the committee's chairperson had to calm the situation and ensure everyone that they would get their opportunity to speak. But when the hearing started, we saw things running smoothly. And one of the people who was able to give their oral submissions is Valerie. We have Valerie here with me. Valerie, you are one of the first people to speak to Parliament today on whether Section 25 of the Constitution should be amended. You passionately gave your submission. What is your submission and why do you feel it's significant for you to participate in these hearings?
My submission is that the National Conservative Party of South Africa, we do not support Section 25 or the amendment of Section 25. The government must correct their mistakes. No farmer in this land has taken any land from any black person in this land. So we worked hard for our land. We died for our land. There's plenty of land that the government is not using, which they can distribute amongst all the other members in South Africa. Why only take from the farmer? Enough is enough. This must stop, and Parliament needs to correct their mistakes. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Valerie. I have another view here. I have Norman. Norman has not been able to enter. As I've explained, there's a lot of people who want to give their oral submissions, but Norman is still queuing to get inside and give his submissions. Norman, what are you going to say to Parliament, and do you feel your view will be taken seriously?
What we'll say to the Parliament of South Africa is that we agree to the amendment of Section 25 in the Constitution of the country. That you would realize that the willing buyer, willing seller is not necessarily passed. So we need to amend the Constitution so that as and when we compensate, we distribute land to the people of South Africa, it is shared equally amongst the people of South Africa. This narrative that these white people are saying that they have died for this land, it is very wrong, because they did not die. Our fathers and our grannies, our great-grandfathers, they have died for this land. They were killed by these whites. So this narrative that they are bringing forth, that they have died for this land, it is wrong, and they should understand that we want this land to be shared amongst the people, and the growth of the economy should be shared amongst the people of South Africa. It should not reside with only the white people as it now resides with them. Thank you very much.
Thank you. As you have seen, there's mixed opinions from both quarters of society, and these are opinions that are being given to the review committee inside that hall.
Discussions to extend the date